back to Zelda though. $70. The first $70 Nintendo game. I saw people online, they were like, I didn't see many people upset about it because I think many people were like, all right, I mean, it was going to happen eventually from Nintendo. And of course, I said this, the smart play to do it is with Zelda because they know people will pay that money for it. Like you could get away with doing that with Zelda. No one's going to care that much.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it makes sense. It's smart. It was like this or Mario, and who knows how
Yeah.
far away that is. Yeah, I'm paying $70. I don't care. Like, it's a game you're getting that time out of for sure. At least like you have the option to. And I pretty effortlessly put 100 hours into Breath of the Wild. So I'm not like, oh my gosh, $10 more. Like it's well worth it to me. I didn't get the collector's edition though, because I don't know, it seems like a shitty collector's edition. Like
I think
$60 extra
is.
and all I'm really getting is a steel. Like I'm not an art book person though, so I'm getting a steel book and some pins for $60. That's tough, and it's like also because it sells out instantly, you have to like try hard for it. So it's just more of one of those things. But I'm like, I'll be fine. Like if they had one with a 6 statue or something, maybe I would have gone for it. But
Yeah. No, yeah, $70. I'm like, again, I'll pay the price for it. Like I personally don't have a problem with $70 games, period, anyway. So like I'm fine paying it. I will say though, it's interesting that a Switch game is $70, considering how old the Switch hardware is and everything. And it's gonna be interesting because like again, I have no problem paying it. If you're charging $70 for it though, it better run better than Breath of the Wild did. Breath of the Wild ran fine for the most part, but that game has consistent frame rate issues throughout the entire game. And like no matter where you are, there are frame rate issues. So
spoiler
I
alert,
would
this game won't.
that's exactly like I'm almost
It's
certain.
Nintendo. They don't give a shit, man. You saw how Pokemon Scarlet and Violet ran, and they were just like, don't know what you're talking about.
That's the thing. I'm certain it's gonna have the same frame rate issues. I hope it's not worse. I hope they are not worse. And that's the thing. They said now $70 games will be a case by case basis for Nintendo games. So you could bet the Zelda games $70, or at least these like the proper Zelda games $70. Your 3D Mario's $70, maybe even the 2D Mario's $70. Metroid Prime 4 will probably be $70. But when this conversation came up, people were like, well, Pokemon's going to be $70 and they're going to be both of them going to be 70 for 140 right there. And they will probably run like garbage. And it's like, how's that going to shake out?
I am retroactively kind of shocked they didn't do it with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Probably because they wanted the shift well, at least the Nintendo cultural shift to happen with a game that will be a cultural shift of sorts for Nintendo. That being Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah. With Pokemon, it's like you can and you can't, but also again, there's Pokemon also still has that stigma of not much is changing with it.
That's
and like
true.
It just doesn't look like it should be like as much money as that as well. Like if you did it with Pokemon, there would have been way more backlash than doing it with Zelda.
Yeah. I genuinely believe this. I think this is a sign Nintendo knows they got the sauce for this one. Like they know they know an absolute heater is about to come out if they're like, because I do think they're like they know when stuff isn't good quality, like I don't think they're stupid. And I don't think they would be like, yeah, let's add the $10 on if they thought this game was like, hey guys, it's had a lot of development trouble. It's this or that. Like, I think they've been letting it cook. They've obviously, it's taking a little longer than we all expected for sure. Especially with the rumors of like, oh, it's the same engine. So it'll be like Majora's Mask right after Ocarina. But I think they've got the sauce with this one. I think they're like, they don't even know. And I hope I don't know. I hope it blows me away consistently. My dream scenario is this is somehow better than Breath of the Wild, and it's my favorite game ever.